I'm Neale Donald Walsch. We were told in the CWG book entitled The New Revelations that the quality of the future of our world rests on our ability to teach our young, to pass on to our offspring a new cultural story, a new idea, a grander idea, a more extraordinary idea of who we are, who God is, and what life is really all about. Everywhere I've gone on my personal journey over the past several years, I've been asked one question consistently. What can we do to make these wonderful messages available to our children? How can we present this material to our offspring and invite them to embark on their own journey in life in a way that's different from how we began ours? We can ensure that there will be no more lost generations by making the next generation, in real and actual terms, the hope for a new tomorrow. And we now have another tool, a wonderful tool with which to do that. Thanks to the extraordinary work that the School of the New Spirituality has done in putting this together, we now offer an interactive way for families to explore the profound ideas about God and life that are found in Conversations with God. This CWG, Family Enrichment Kit, is the physicalization of a dream that I've had for many years. In that sense, it truly is a dream come true because it's taken the messages of CWG and made it possible for families to embrace them together as functioning realities and not just out of reach conceptual concepts or big, huge ideas. When spiritual wisdom becomes functional reality, life is transformed. And that's what can happen here with the use of the Family Enrichment Kit and the experience that it provides. It's my hope that you'll support this extraordinary outreach, this work in our world, beginning with your own children, so that they may be introduced to spiritual understandings that can help them live really wonderful lives.
Carlton. I'm one of the co-creators of the Conversations with God Family Enrichment Kit. And I want to show you a few of the highlights that this kit has in some ways that you can interact with your family and your children about the important aspects of life and about God. First of all, you'll notice in this kit, and you can print it out once you download it and have it spiral bound so you have a keepsake to refer to. And what you'll notice in this parental guide is the outline. On page 2, you'll see some recommendations. We recommend that you have for your family a journal, a thought, word, deed journal, so that you can keep track of all of the deep conversations that you're having with one another, maybe around the dinner table, and some of the acts of kindness that you and your children are doing. Those things are worth recording and keeping and looking back on for years and years to come. What a great keepsake and family heirloom this family journal is, especially at a time like this. This is not included in your kit, but we recommend just going and buying one and maybe having the kids decorate the front of it and making it really special. What you did get with your kit is a download of the Be Do Have cards. Cut them out and print them off onto some cardstock. When my son was smaller, what we do, because on the back of these cards are words, different words that have a deep spiritual life meaning and purpose. When we would pick one each day, and he looked forward to doing this before he'd go to school, and he'd pick a card. This one is apology, be apologetic, apologize. And so he would put more focus on being apologetic throughout the day, or creating more of awareness around when other people were apologetic. This created the awareness about the importance of a sincere apology. And then later that evening, before we went to bed, we talk about his word of the day from his Be Do Have card. That's just one of many, many ways to utilize these cards. We turn them into games, into acting games. So you can choose one of the cards, helpful. For example, how do you act out helpful? And you have to guess what the word is. And it's just ways to bring awareness around some of these incredibly important words for our children: honesty, friendship, understanding, love, giving and sharing, courteous, teamwork, imagination, receiving, forgiving, laughter, open mindedness. All of these things are so important when you are raising conscious children. So I invite you to get really creative with your Be Do Have cards. This kit is designed around the 10 reminders that Neale Donald Walsch wrote about in Communion with God. These are reminders that our children already know this stuff. We're reinforcing these truths in them so that they don't forget it. The guide is broken down beautifully with the illusion. So, the first reminder, for example, remind your children that they need nothing exterior to themselves to be happy. Well, the illusion to that reminder is need, and helping our children understand that we don't really need anything, do we? We outline it beautifully for parents to understand and to share these perspectives with your children. Be the light section where you can be the role model and demonstrate this principle to your children. After all, they will emulate you. And then, of course, we have the family circle time. And in this part of the kit has a think, create, and express part. Think. You'll be given 3 questions. These are great conversation starters to have around the dinner table or while you're driving in the car. Anything to get them off that device. But these are great, deep, meaningful conversations, and you will want to document in your journal some of the responses that you hear. They'll be profound, I promise you that. Create. We've outlined some ideas for you, some of the stuff that we've done with our families, some activities, some games that really do spark the imagination, and then express, ways to express yourself. Bring the Be Do Have cards into the mix on a daily basis. That's a big part of what this kit is. And we invite you to get creative with that. You'll notice we even outline the 5 natural emotions, something all parents need to be aware of when we're raising conscious children. We invite you to print out an I am appreciated sticker. So anytime that you see your child engaging in an activity that really serves he or herself well, and all of humanity for that matter, we want to reinforce that behavior. We want them to say how much they are appreciated, how they're behaving. And those are positive behaviors that really make the world a better place. And thank you for behaving in such a way. And we also want to empower and encourage our children to have stickers to hand to other people, to have them notice and become aware and observe how other people are making a difference, to have them hand out stickers to friends, family, even strangers, to let them know how much they are appreciated. You always end with an inspiration. It's a quote that is directly related to the reminder, just to reinforce this learning. You're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to have a lot of meaningful moments and memories, and who knows, even miracles can come from this experience. We can't wait to hear from you. Stay in touch with us, either on our Facebook page. Let us know how it's going. Share your stories. And be sure to catch one of our virtual family events. We've worked really hard on creating a spiritual toolkit for you as a parent. We know it's not easy, especially these days. We hope that this makes it more fun. Enjoy the journey. Thank you for being a part of the Conversations with God Family Enrichment Kit.
Hi, I'm Laura Lankins Farley, and I am the co-author of Conversations with God for Parents, bringing the messages to your children. I'm a co-author with Neale Donald Walsch, who is the New York Times best-selling author of Conversations with God book series, and Emily Fillmore. I've worked with Neale for a very, very long time. A majority of my work has revolved around the School of the New Spirituality, in developing a type of homeschooling kit for parents to bring the Conversation with God messages to you. in your home. And through that process, what we've come up with the help of Angel Carlton, is the CWG Conversations with God Family Enrichment Kit. I am honored and excited to bring this Family Enrichment Kit to all of you. You can find this kit at cwg.org. At Conversations with God for Parents on Facebook, we're going to be doing some lives there. We're going to be discussing this enrichment kit and how to work it in your family. And we're going to be bringing it to you at least once a month, going through the 10 reminders at CWG for Parents on Facebook. Please go over to CWG for Parents on Facebook, like us, and get notifications if Conversations with God has changed your life in an extraordinary way, or if Conversations with God is something that you'd like to bring into your home to teach your children. We look forward to seeing you over there, enriching our families together through Conversations with God.